Alright. This is my first test stream for RimWorld. This is exciting. I'm getting output from audio of things I did earlier coming through my headphones. I'm going to have to fix that. This is my first test stream for RimWorld. This is exciting. I'm getting output from audio of things I did earlier coming through my headphones. I'm going to have to fix that. This is my first test stream for RimWorld. This is exciting. I'm getting output from
I need to fix
audio
that
of things I did earlier
later.
coming through my headphones. I'm going to
This
have
is
to
my
fix
first
test stream for RimWorld. Alright, I think that ought to fix it. Maybe that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That should work. So this is the colony that I've been playing with for a week or so now, I think. It is my 5th colony, and the first time that I've gotten a colony to where I felt it was pretty much sustainable. Most of my earlier colonies died out fairly early on. Flamed out around the time I got 6 or 7 colonists. This one I've been up to 12 or 13, and they've died off back down to where I am now, which is, what do we got there, 10? We were back down to 7 for a while, but recruited a few people. Got a fire out here. I'm not worried about it because I've got granite walls, and it's raining right now, so that ought to put that out fairly easily. This is just a test stream, so I'll make sure that all my streaming works the way I expect it to and so forth. Ooh, thunder. Audio's coming from the wrong place. That's not helpful. I think I launched the game before I launched my audio software. Before I configured where my audio should come from. Okay, I'll shut down the stream and start it up again in a moment. Alright, we are back, waiting for the game to load. It's going to take a little while because I've got a 100% generated world instead of the default 30%. Probably won't do that next time. I haven't seen any particular advantages from doing it. I haven't sent any transports out with people on them yet, so I don't think it's really affected my game one way or another except to increase the load time. Spawn all the things. Alright, here we go, and now I can play and give some color commentary. I'm going to fast forward through the night. Nothing interesting going on right now. M Latch is ready to suffer a mental break. Rugged and Latch have tattered apparel. Latch is my tailor, so she should go and take care of that. I think Latch's problem with her gear is an armor vest, yeah, which is gonna, oh, and a personal shield, both of which are fixing to run out sometime soon. I want to see what Rugged's problem is. He needs a new hat because his toque is gonna give out soon. Okay. As you can see, I've got a lot of corpses in my meat freezer. Not very much food in my vegetarian freezer. My corn plants aren't ready for harvest yet, nor my rice. Gonna get someone in here and finish sowing. I think that's what P. Dusty is doing. Yeah. So my naming scheme here, I just prefix them with an indicator of what their combat skills are. Dusty is a pacifist. Latch and Rugged have, and Doug as well, have regular passion for melee. People with a lowercase r, so Prissy, Wilkerson, and Lilith, I treat them as ranged characters, but they don't have passion for any combat. If there's a plus, that means it's the burning passion. So I've got Jess here with a burning passion for both ranged and melee. And Sanders has regular passion for both ranged and melee. Let's see what's going on. She is hunting a grizzly bear. I went kind of overboard. I marked everything I could find. I guess this hare didn't exist at the time. Everything I could find on the map for hunting. Oh, she's got a problem. See, I don't like R.M. Sanders, so I assigned her the hunting job, kind of expecting something like this would happen. Oh. Did she? No, the bear got her. Okay. Oh, the bear wandered in range of my turret is what happened. I just got my turrets online recently, so I'm pleasantly surprised to see it working. And the bear is downed. So is RM Sanders. I need to get somebody out here to rescue. Okay, we got somebody rescuing. That's good. And who's my backup hunter? Backup hunter, backup hunter. Sanders, Slick. Alright, so let's get Slick out here to finish the job on the bear. Rescue grizzly bear? No, thank you. Prioritize hunting. And then P. Dusty is going to come and repair the turret, because she's my main builder. She's also my main doctor. I'm going to turn on power for everything in my hospital. That's good. Slick brought back the bear, bringing home the bacon. Prissy is carrying Sanders. Sanders is not looking too good there. Death in 22 hours. Oh, Glitter World meds. Nice. Probably should have made sure my best doctor was on this so as not to waste the Glitter World meds, but I think Prissy can handle this. What's Dusty up to? Flicking a switch? Flicking a switch. Making a large sculpture. Awesome. So I saw some wacky thing on the forums about making money by selling silver chairs, that you can make a silver chair for 1200 silver. And apparently if your crafting is all maxed out or not crafting, if your construction is all maxed out and you sell that silver chair, if you get an awesome roll with like the best level of silver chair, you can get like 5400 or something for it. I haven't had that good of luck. I think my construction is only 17, which is not good enough to do that. But I did make a profit. I had, I think the superior ones were only going for like 1300 and change or something. It wasn't that much profit. But the excellent one that I had sold for a lot. It sold for 1800. But even still, that's nowhere near 5400, which is what I was reading on the forum. So, oh, RM Jess is out here hunting ibexes. That's good. RimWorld is just an amazingly addictive game. I've been astonished at how well it's held my attention and how much of my time it has consumed. What's Wilkerson up to? Smelting metal from slag. So on this particular colony, I don't know if this is a standard thing or if maybe I just reached the point in the game where this becomes an issue, or maybe it's something about my playstyle that's causing it to be a particular problem. I have great difficulty keeping enough steel and components on hand. Right now I have a lot, but I will burn through those quickly and I'll reach a point where I'm just wondering, well, what do I do now? I can't repair anything because I'm out of components and steel. I'm pretty fortunate. I've got a deep... Oh, my deep drill is expended. This deep drill is over uh, a deposit of steel. I get somebody over here to flick on my ground penetrating scanner. We'll see where the deposit is. That's all these planning marks I put over where the deposit is. I think Lilith is going to switch that on so that we can see. I already drilled away some of it. There we go. So maybe I move this, build a copy here, build a copy here. Just trying to place all these drills. Now I don't actually need these plans here anymore, and I don't need this deep drill anymore, so I'm going to have that deconstructed, try to reclaim some of the materials. Have my people build a new one. Here comes RM Jess with his Ibex Ram. That's good. Oh, why is there all this blood in this bedroom? Somebody's not doing their cleaning chores. So this is just a vanilla game. I'm not running any mods. I'm a little bit skeptical about mods. I wanted to get the vanilla experience of this game before digging into mods. I think I have a decent sense of it now. I do like playing games vanilla a lot. I kind of feel like the developer had a vision of what the game should be like, and playing vanilla is going to be the closest you can get to that vision. That said, I know there's a lot of great mods for this game. There are a lot of things that have frustrated me about RimWorld where I find that there's a mod that addresses exactly that. For example, I've always thought it was stupid that haulers don't haul materials to where there are build projects. Only a construction person will go get the materials and haul them to the build site. I've always thought that the hauler should be able to haul the materials and then the construction person can just do the construction. Well, there's a mod out there called Hand Me That Brick that does exactly that. So that's what I wanted to take a look at, is what mods are out there that might be worth installing for my next run. This is just a test run, right? I intend to start a new game from scratch for my next broadcast. So probably won't be broadcasting this game very much. We'll just be broadcasting new stuff. This particular colony I'll keep for my own personal enjoyment. Work on this until something wipes it out, and then I'll start a new one. But if anybody has any ideas for what mods you'd like to see, or if there are any particular challenges or play styles that you think would be fun to watch, let me know. This particular colony I'm playing on Cassandra Some Challenge, I think it's called. Storyteller. Yeah, Cassandra Some Challenge. Uh, a little bit scared of Randy Random, and Phoebe Chillax sounds kind of boring. So I think I like sticking with Cassandra. But even at Base Builder, it was my first game, but even at Base Builder, I didn't last very long. Once I ran a couple of times on that and started getting further in the game, I bumped it up to some challenge. Now I'm feeling like since I got this colony to what I feel is sustainability, I'm probably about ready to move on to rough. So I'm trying out my window layout. I've got 3 monitors here, and the layout seems to be working for me pretty well. I've got my game in the center on the main monitor. I've got my encoder on the left side showing that yes, indeed, it is working. And I've got the output on Twitch on the right side so that I can see what's going on over there. It's interesting to see how much lag there is. I guess that's encoding and streaming time. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Oh, that's... RM Sanders is viewing art. Okay. Go back to the hospital. Or actually, somebody's probably already brought in her weapon, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh, no? Oh, it's still forbidden. I'm going to send her to equip her gun before she rests. Oh, good. I was worried she had already started resting and was going to have a debuff there for interrupted sleep. I've got a chicken coop here, but... Oh, that's right. So I had chickens, and I had them confined to this kind of yard area out here and the coop. And the problem is they started starving. I guess they ate all the grass, all the flowers and whatnot, and there just wasn't enough food in that area for them. So I wound up having to free them to go and wander wherever they wish. And so now I have this problem where I've got chickens wandering around all over my base and sleeping in the animal sleeping spots that are intended for my dogs. And then my dogs wind up sleeping out in the chicken coop, and it's chaos. So I think I need to maybe grow some hay grass or something for them. I had some food problems for a while there. We had toxic fallout for 9 days, which is an awfully long time to have toxic fallout. And during that period, I brought all my animals indoors. So I had my chickens and my dogs and my muffalos and my emu. I had an emu back then. And I brought them in and told them they could stay indoors. Trying to keep everybody fed was a pain. Usually the chickens, at least, and the muffalos fend for themselves out in the pastures. I've got that chicken coop. My muffalos live here south of the colony. They've got lots of grass. I let them range about as far south as this guy is, but all the way east and west along the length of my colony. So they're keeping this area mowed for me. But we wound up, all of us were short on food when we were all trying to share. Gonna fast forward through the night. Um, so I had previously had some other things growing in this second greenhouse, the one on the right, and I stopped doing that, and I've only got a quarter of it now dedicated to something else. I've got a quarter of it growing cotton, but I've got a full greenhouse, a full sun lamps area worth of corn, and three-quarters of a sun lamp area worth of rice. And I really want to know why R.M. Sanders is hunting. Oh, you know what? It's because I put non-critical bed rest at a 3. Hmm. So she thinks that animal handling and hunting are more important than bed rest. So this is the reason why I don't like this character, why I'm kinda not gonna be too upset if she gets killed. She refuses to do most sorts of tasks. She won't cook or construct or grow or mine or cut plants or smith or tailor or create art or haul or clean or research. All I can get her to do is fight fires, be a patient, be a doctor, and she's not good at it. Uh, do bed rest, flick switches, be a warden or an animal handler or a hunter. So I just put her on handling and hunting with a wardening after that, and I'm kind of hoping I can find a good way to get rid of her. Hoping nobody particularly becomes friends with her. She's got a bunch of acquaintances, no friends, but everybody seems to have a pretty low opinion of her. And it may be because she's a depressive psychopath. So, yeah, she's just not a good character all the way around. She's blasting this. I probably should have left her without her gun so that she would stay in bed. Kind of fun watching her mostly fail to hit this thing. Oh, there we go. She's starting to get some hits in. And the hits just keep on coming. That's her dog. I assigned everybody a dog. I have so many dogs. A group of Labradors joined me early on. I got 3 Labrador retrievers, and I think I still have all of the original 3 even. Cuervo was definitely one of the original set, and Petra was one of the original set. I don't remember if any of these others. No, I think the third one from that set died. But oh, dromedaries join. I have dromedaries now. That's interesting. 2 of them. I got 2 dromedaries. What am I going to do with dromedaries? For now, I think I'm going to tell them to go live with my muffalos. I hope they get along. I call my muffalos moo fellows. So they'll come over here and live with the moo fellows. Curious. Let's see. What kind of intelligence do these guys have? You can train them in obedience, but you can't train them for rescue or haul, which is what makes them useful. Yeah, not sure these guys are going to be super useful. I may wind up eating them if... We'll see what happens with... Let's see, is this a... They're both male, so I can't breed them to get more or to get milk, or... They're not going to be super useful, are they? more animals that have spawned on this map, which I'm kind of surprised about because it's still winter. It's the 9th of winter. I kind of expected that the animals wouldn't show up until spring, but because they all died off, of course, during the toxic fallout. But wow, the populations have really been dramatically restored. Here's Slick out here hunting some of these deer. Got a big, big herd of deer out here. Oh man, he's just hitting whatever's over there. So we're gonna dine on venison for a good long time. Mega sloth. I've never actually been brave enough to attack a mega sloth. M. Doug is unhappy. Let's see why M. Doug is so unhappy. What are his needs? His friend and lover RM Soda died. He was rebuffed by P. Dusty. I can't do anything about any of those. He was insulted. He's in an ugly environment, and he's greedy for an impressive bedroom. Well, he's in a room that isn't really intended for colonists to spend a lot of time in, so it'd be kind of a waste to... Oh, that's interesting. Why are we having a power outage here? Oh. Oh, because there's some missing spaces here where I need power conduit. To repair that power conduit, get the electricity back on for this heater and this cooler. That would explain why it's a little chilly in there. So that'll help with temperature. RM Sanders is bringing back a doe. Which is funny. She's so badly injured and she's still out there hunting. And Lilith is butchering all the corpses, turning them into meat. Which is good. Oh, look at that. Somebody has been doing a little bit of harvesting. We got some corn. He's going to train the dromedaries. That's nice. Anyway, that seems like about enough for a first test broadcast. I'm going to cut it here, and I'll be back later with a new colony.